Necrons were once a warlike race of flesh and blood. When they allied with the star-eating Catan, their thirst for vengeance against their enemies blinded them to the devil's bargain they had made. They became nigh immortal, but at a terrible cost. Long ago, before mankind's ancestors were even walking upright, the ancient Necrontyr sacrificed everything they had in the name of victory. An empire of technocrats whose mastery over conventional physics allowed them to colonize planets at will. They were obsessed with death, or rather, with overcoming it. Over the course of their expansion, they came into conflict with the immensely powerful Old Ones, a race even more ancient than the Necrontyr. The two races could not coexist. The Old Ones wielded technology that was far superior and sculpted the heavens at will. Only by allying with the parasite star gods called Catan did the Necrontyr defeat their enemies. That alliance was soon revealed not to be a blessing, however, but a curse. The Necrontyr, whose bodies were frail in the grand scheme of things, were seduced by the Catan's promise of ageless might with which to wage war. In their subsequent acts of biotransference, the taking of metal bodies and escaping mortal frailties, the Necrontyr essentially gave up their souls. The byproduct of the biotransference process was spirit matter, a metaphysical energy upon which their saviors, the Catan, grew stronger still. Though the newly reincarnated Necrons eventually broke the power of the Catan and enslaved them, the damage was already done. The Necrons had become physically mighty, able to self-repair from even the most grievous wound, yet bereft of soul. Only when the Cryptects pioneered the stasis crypt did the Necrons find a way to escape their fate. By entering a voluntary hibernation, the Silvered Dynasties escaped total collapse. These slumbering dynasties have been awakened from their great sleep by events that threatened the galaxy at the close of the 41st millennium. Perhaps first amongst those threats is the uncontrollable spread of humanity and the rising threat of mankind's dark shadow, the scourge of chaos. The Necrons had hibernated long upon the most potent worlds they could find, leaving guardian structures of mysterious Blackstone to hold back the tides of anarchy in their absence. Such was their mastery over esoteric technology that for the passing of eons, their strategy worked well. But 60 million years is a very long time, and entropy has steadily eroded the Necron dominions. At the close of the time of ending, the mineral-rich planets of the Necron Empire have been settled by younger, less cautious races. Very few of these settlers are even dimly aware of the foundations upon which they based their precarious kingdoms, and they trust to fate that the previous owners of these planets are long gone. As for the Adeptus Mechanicus, only now are they entertaining the notion that perhaps their entire empire was built upon sand, and that the dunes are shifting to reveal a cold and deadly nemesis. The truth is slow to dawn, but inescapable. The Necrons are awakening, and they bring with them utter annihilation.